Ladies and gentlemen, a program of songs by Dinah Shore with Paul Laval and his orchestra, brought to you each Sunday night at this time by Bristol Myers, in appreciation of your friendliness toward Minute Rub, Modern Chest Rub, and Sal Hepatica, famous laxative. And here she is, that sweet swinging singer chosen by the radio editors as the most popular girl singer on the air. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dinah Shore.
Thank you, Harry, and good evening, everyone. You know, Harry, there's nothing I like better than nothing but weather.
Nothing but weather?
Yes.
Well, nothing but what, Dinah?
Nothing but,
Oh, I wonder.
Blue sky smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, oh my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my, oh my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. You've done quite a bit of sailing, haven't you?
Well, yes, Dinah. I've skimmed across a few ponds.
Well, then what's a lagoon?
Lagoon? Well, it's a group of still water enclosed within an atoll,
Oh.
see. But, Dinah, what brought this up?
Oh, a recording I just made of a beautiful song called Sleepy Lagoon.
Oh, well, all right. Let's hear it, Dinah.
A sleepy lagoon, a tropical moon, and two on an island. A sleepy lagoon and two hearts in tune in some lullaby land. The fireflies gleam, reflects in the stream. They sparkle and shimmer. A star from on high falls out of the sky and slowly grows dimmer. The leaves from the trees all dance in the breeze and float on the ripples. We're deep in the spell as nightingales tell of roses and dew. The memory of this moment of love will haunt me forever. A tropical moon, a sleepy lagoon, and you. La da 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 da. A sleepy lagoon and you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, some people think they can forget about colds now, but remember, of the hundreds of millions of colds reported in this country every year, a large percentage of them are caught in the spring. So it's wise to be prepared. Then, if a spring cold does come your way, you can get right after those annoying symptoms with fast-acting Minute Rub. For you can depend on Minute Rub, famous chest rub, to help bring really quick relief from your cold wretchedness in 3 important ways. First,
Minute Rub's analgesic, or pain-relieving action, soothes the discomfort and tightness caused by the local congestion that often accompanies a cold.
second,
Rubbing on Minute Rub stimulates the circulation, helps relieve distressing surface pain in back and chest, and brings a gratifying sensation of heat to these affected areas.
And third,
Minute Rub's active menthol vapors aid in relieving that stuffed-up feeling in your nasal passages and upper bronchial tubes.
and you'll be glad to know, too, that Minute Rub is greaseless and stainless. It won't harm your clothes or linens. So ask your druggist for inexpensive Minute Rub. That's MINITRUB. And massage it vigorously on your throat and chest. You'll appreciate its feeling of brisk heating warmth. A sign you're beginning to enjoy the fast three-way relief of Minute Rub.
Harry, here's a new song that ought to be sweet music to the florists.
The florist? What is it, Dinah? Orchids in the moonlight?
No.
When the blossoms bloom in Brooklyn?
No. No.
Well, if it isn't Rose O'Day, I give up.
No, it's a song called 1 Dozen Roses.
Oh, well, you see, if it had been 2 dozen, I probably would. Well, I'd like to hear it anyway.
Get it.
In a little flower shop just east of old Broadway rushed a lad who only had time enough to say, give me 1 dozen roses, put my heart in beside them, send them to the one I love. She'll be glad to receive them, and I know she'll believe them. That's something we've been talking of. There may be orange blossoms later, kind of think that there will, 'cause she's done something to me, and my heart won't stand still. Give me 1 dozen roses, put my heart in beside them, and send them to the one I love. There may be orange blossoms later, kind of think that there will, 'cause she's done something to me, and my heart won't stand still. Give me 1 dozen roses, put my heart in beside them, and send them to the one I love. 1 dozen roses, 1 dozen roses, 1 dozen roses for the one I love.
1 dozen roses, 1 dozen roses,
1 dozen roses for the one I love.
That was a cutie.
Harry.
What, Dinah?
Harry, how would you describe our maestro, Paul Laval, in 1 word?
In 1 word?
Yeah.
Well, Dinah, in most contests, you're allowed 25 words or less.
Okay, or less.
I'd say, maestro. Well,
Use the minimum, didn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have a vivid 1-word picture of Paul Laval, maestro.
Some picture.
Oh, Paul, suppose you paint a musical picture of your orchestral selection, A Church Mouse Gets Religion.
That was certainly grand. How do you ever arrange numbers like that?
Paul, didn't you hear Harry?
Yes, I heard him, Dinah. But look, Suppose I tell him. You know Harry's a smart fellow.
Yeah?
Pretty soon he'll start arranging. Then I'm out of a job.
Oh, well, what about Harry's job?
Oh, Dinah, I could never be an announcer.
Oh, yes, you could, Paul. All you have to have is a sincere belief in the product you talk about and a good product, like Sal Hepatica.
Well, where do you get those things you say about Sal Hepatica, Harry?
Oh, from doctors, laboratories, surveys that take in the whole country. Why, just recently, 3 out of every 5 physicians interviewed on the subject of laxatives recommended Sal Hepatica. And it's easy to see why, too, ladies and gentlemen. In the first place, Sal Hepatica brings gentle, speedy relief, usually within an hour, which means you don't have to wait till night to take the laxative you need in the morning, and as a result, risk feeling miserable all day. In addition, sparkling Sal Hepatica also helps sweeten an upset stomach by helping to reduce excess gastric acidity. So ask your druggist tonight or first thing tomorrow for an economical bottle of Sal Hepatica. Then, whenever you need a laxative, morning, noon, or night, see if you don't honestly feel better faster when you take gentle, speedy Sal Hepatica.
I received a letter from Orange, Virginia, which gave me an idea. Here's part of it. Dear Dinah, here in our small town, we have a club made up of war sweethearts, wives, and war mothers. You always have a song for the boys in uniform, and they rightfully deserve it. But how about the sweethearts, wives, and mothers? And, Harry, that gave me an idea.
So what is the idea, Dinah?
Well, I'd like to sort of be a liaison officer between us gals at home and our fellas in uniform. And tonight, for all the sweethearts, wives, and mothers down in Orange, Virginia, I'd like to sing this song to our fellas in uniform.
It seems we stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then, but I can't remember where or when. The clothes you're wearing are the clothes you wore. The smile you are smiling, you were smiling then, but I can't remember where or when. Some things that happen for the first time seem to be happening again, and so it seems that we have met before and laughed before and loved before, but who knows when or when.
Remember, we'll all be together again next Sunday night.
Mm-hmm. And in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a cold,
Remember Minute Rub.
if you need a laxative,
Remember Sal Hepatica.
and if you have 15 minutes at the same time next Sunday night,
Remember Dinah Shore, won't you? Good night.
This program by Dinah Shore came to you from New York. This is the Blue Network.